closer it comes to the road.
So,
Ew.
hi. So it's Monday, and it's actually probably only about 30 minutes since we signed off the last vlog.
It's about 1 in the morning, but we haven't been able to sleep because we've been reading the news about the flooding in the city, and we're trying to figure out whether or not it's a good idea to go out tomorrow.
Yeah, Clément can work from home. I can't. I imagine they would understand, because
The city's under a state of emergency.
the government has told any of their workers who use the bridges so as not to impede the military, which has been mobilized. We're trying to figure out if it's a good idea for us to go. That's in our CMP vehicle right there.
Yeah, because, I mean, the thing is say hypothetically, and this is a lovely dark shot, but
Yeah, sorry.
But say hypothetically, you know, we leave in the morning and it's fine and we're able to get out of the city. But then if the water levels rise throughout the day and we're not able to get back, we have to take care of our pets regularly. Like, we have Fiddlesticks, who's a special needs cat, and then we have the ferrets, who like have very sensitive digestion and need fresh food all the time.
I'm just more worried about the possibility that, yeah, we can't get back if we go out tomorrow.
Yeah.
So far there isn't any rain, but that could change. It's really freaking cold right now, and I'm just more worried about, I don't know, there's a lot of traffic right now. Like, things feel really off.
Yeah.
And I actually did not realize how much of an emergency it actually was.
Yeah, well, we've been at home for most of the weekend, so...
Yeah, entire communities have been asked to evacuate. And we're on a little bubble that seems to have not been hurt so far.
I think that you said the whole town of Pontiac was evacuated?
The whole town of Pontiac, yeah. They've asked people to help start sandbagging. You guys can't see it on camera right now. You can hardly see us, but the water is very, very close to the bike path, and in places it's on it. And there's a field not too far from our apartment that's entirely flooded. The conservation officers were there I think they were trying to relocate the wildlife. What are those things floating?
I'm not sure. But yeah, there's a family of deer that live in the forest here, but now the forest is entirely flooded. Like, the deer,
I don't know what that is floating.
Can't tell just because it's dark. But.
It looks like some kind of craft. There are crews out here. We should turn back. Just across the street, do you see them?
Okay.
So, I don't know what we're gonna do tomorrow.
We were basically coming this far out just to see how close the water got to the road. It's pretty close. It's height-wise, maybe another meter.
I can smell something. I think it's what they're using to fill the sandbags. Well, we'll start vlogging again when we know what's happening. You can sort of see where the lights are reflecting on the water. That water shouldn't be there.
Yeah, we were just, I mean, it was very dark on the vlog, obviously, but we were just walking out there and we saw, we were going to go over to the water, but we saw the crews working there, so we didn't go all the way. It looks like, from what I can tell, it looks like the only reason we aren't currently trapped is because they've been building dams and stuff to keep the water from coming over the road.
It's starting to snow.
Perfect.
Since Saturday.
Yeah, the water's several meters higher than it was, I think.
It's nearly to the bottom of the bridge, which is concerning. I think that entire subdivision down there is flooded.
Yeah, no, that area is definitely closed off.
We're just trying to get to the grocery store for some canned foods, just in case.
Look how many cars are coming in the other direction.
Yeah, everybody's trying to get out. We're really lucky we live where we do, right at the edge of like a basin. The water hasn't quite reached this yet, but as you saw, it's like just a few feet away from any of the roads. The snow's getting heavier and wetter too. It's snowing today. That sucks.
Yeah, it's a little weird in like the middle of May, but
honestly, I'm really surprised there aren't more emergency crews because I could hear them there all morning. I guess they're trying to sandbag everything before the morning commute. We've decided that I'm going to stay home today just in case. Just in case. Because one of us has to think of the pets, and to be frank, a day of lost wages for me is a lot less impactful than a day of lost wages for Clément. I don't know if that's like dangerous putting this much information out on the internet, but we live just a minute's drive away from where the highway was completely shut down because it was absolutely flooded. We live between that, Lachlymie, the Ottawa River, and then there's the Gatineau River. We're like surrounded on all sides by the flooding, basically, except for that one road out to Ottawa. I don't know what's gonna happen, but we're, even though I'm losing a day's wages, extremely lucky. There are people who have just lost their homes entirely here, or at least their homes are going to be so hard to recover. There's still some trucks carrying sand going back and forth, but things are not looking as apocalyptic as they were yesterday. At least not here. It looks like the water's gone down a little bit, actually.
yeah.
Oh my goodness, I'm so happy for that. It was getting really scary yesterday. The water was so close to the roads.
Still pretty close over here, but
Yeah, it's still pretty bad right in this section. And it's hard, of course, it's impossible to film properly. Overall, it looks like the water has started to recede, and that makes me very happy.
yeah, definitely.
Today we're both headed off to work, both of us. Yesterday I spent most of the day cleaning to try and distract myself from being worried. And I stayed home yesterday as a precaution because we saw rain in the forecast, although it never actually accumulated.
For all we knew, it was going to get a lot worse.
For all we knew that wet snow was going to be really wet. So today it looks really sunny, and that is exactly what we need right now. So hopefully the water levels start to go down soon. I don't know if we were driving by the area, any of you people who have been looking at pictures on the news, and you'll see images of like a pylon on top of a submerged car, and there are videos going around Facebook of a guy on a canoe. That's just down the street from us, and they were evacuated, so you know, it could have been so much worse for us too. Today I guess I'm just really happy to be going back to work and everything is normal, for me at least, but there are still hundreds of people who aren't home yet, just a few streets away from us, and that's really strange and surreal feeling.
Yeah, there's still lots of people who lost their homes. And
Yeah, so
fortunately for us, we live on the second story, so like even if the water did come to our building, it wouldn't have damaged our property.
the building itself is on top of a small hill, so
Yeah.
if the water would have just lightly covered the road, we would have been okay,
We
but
were mostly worried about getting cut off
from everything, yeah. Oh, there are a lot of sand trucks on this road. I wish it was easier for the phone to pick up the sky. It's kind of cool right now. It's very gray. But then there's also some cool yellow magicalness peeking through. Man, one day I'm gonna replace this phone just cause, I mean, it's a bit of an old phone by smartphone standards, but also because it would be really nice to have a more modern generation of camera that is higher quality. And it's kind of funny looking back on when I first got my phone. I felt like the camera was so, like, the pictures it took were so beautiful, and I could zoom in and see every single pore on my nose, and it was crazy. And now I look at it and I'm like, ugh, I think there's a dude just staring at me. Well, that's unsettling. Standing at his balcony, staring at me. Doing the whole head cocked to one side thing. I really hope that's not a person. Cool. I was gonna take a shower. Now I don't feel like being in the bathroom alone by myself, so never mind then. So it has been a couple weeks since we've been regularly going to the gym.
Yeah, we've still made it a few times.
Yeah, well, that's what I said regularly before.
Yeah.
Like, we've done a day every now and then, but between him having girl force, me suddenly having a bunch of shifts starting really early in the morning, other things, we've just been too busy to go to the gym in the mornings, which honestly is when I prefer to work out because I feel like I have more, what's the word?
Energy?
I guess.
Fortitude?
Fortitude, that's the word. I feel like I can do a better workout first thing in the morning versus when I've already done things all day.
Yeah.
And I'm kind of lacking in energy and focus.
Yeah, and doing a workout in the morning gives you energy for the day too, which is nice.
Today I decided to do an arm workout because I wanted to, but also because I felt like it would be a good way to just kind of tune out and just focus on lifting weights with my arms and not cardio or doing anything with my legs. But now my arms feel like I can tell that it's going to suck tomorrow. Like, I'm barely managing to hold up this phone without shaking, I think. And my arm's already starting to, like, yell at me, like, what the f*** are you doing? We just did this for half an hour. Why are we doing it again? So, I guess that means I was successful.
Yay!
Yay me.
Should have some protein.
I should have some protein.
Protein.
Protein. Oh, protein.
Protein. Hello, excited weasels.
Hello. Of course, the camera isn't focusing on you because you're moving way too much.
Is it so exciting?
There we go.
Yeah.
Hello.
Oh boy. Oh boy.
Of course, you're all in shadow. Let's try over here. Here you are. There you are, you butts.
Hello, would you like to come out and play?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Would that be in your best interest, do you think?
Yes.
Yes.
Hello, 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 hello. Come here. Come to me. Come to me. Hello. You gonna go run around? Okay, go have fun. You too. Here. Boop. Be free.
Oh, and they're going right for the sitting water. Cool. So I don't know if any of you guys noticed, but we had to get rid of our curtains. We haven't had curtains in a little while just because somebody, and by somebody I mean the ferrets, peed on them, and there was no way that stain was coming out. So I'd like to introduce you guys to our new curtains. Woo! Or should I say, mew! Sorry. It's kitty cat faces! Look at that. Look at that. I'm a little too excited for curtains, sorry. What do you guys think, huh? You get your thoughts on the kitty cat curtains? Yes? Why can't we get ferret curtains? Huh? You guys probably think you're cats. What about you, huh? Remember when you were the littlest cat? They probably want out. And they're probably going to pee on the new curtains. We realized when we installed them, see how much space there is here? We might have installed them a little bit too far from the ceiling. Because if you look, they're dragging on the floor. So we're going to have to move that. But I kind of also wanted privacy again. So I figured let's get new curtains now, move the rot later. So.
Just preparing Monday's girl force lesson. I was going to do it earlier in the week, but I was having computer troubles for a few days. So.
Yeah. Well,
so now I'm cramming.
I'll leave you to it and I'll make some supper.
Thank you.
That is pretty. Of course my phone refuses to focus. There we go. Look at that. It's a pretty mood.
Okay, so I'm super late with this shout out, but I would like to give a big warm welcome to our latest subscriber, Anita McKay! Even though you subscribed like over a week ago as of this recording, and even longer, you know, as of the release of the video. But still, welcome, thank you for joining us!
So, hello. Happy Mother's. Oh. Is that going to be telling you to turn left for the next 5 minutes now?
Probably going to be interrupting you a lot while you try to talk. Yeah.
Why? But, yeah, Happy Mother's Day.
Happy Mother's Day!
Woo. Yeah, we just went out with my family for the occasion, and I totally didn't think to film any.
The fastest route. You should reach your destination by 1913.
Any of it.
Turn left onto Bank Street.
I forgot that you needed navigation. How about we continue this at home?
Sounds good.
Look at them curtains. It's pretty great. Here we go.
The first time we've shown them.
I know, it's so nice to see them lit like that, but, Buddy, what is it?
What? Chilies? No. You had supper already. Yeah, might be another supper.
Fiddlesticks, come here.
No. I'm just going to stare at you. Why are we even talking to me, you losers?
Hang on, let's go where some light. But, yeah, so we went and had some dinner with my parents for Mother's Day, and, spent the whole time talking about Zelda and escape rooms, and the fact that Avi's gonna be leaving Pentatonics. But, and I didn't film a single thing. Sorry about that. But it was also kind of nice not to. You know what I mean? And I gave my mom, somehow, they've managed to breed mint that smells like mint chocolate. So I gave my mom some of that. It's pretty weird, but it smells exactly like a mint chocolate bar.
It smells really good.
It does smell really good. Yeah. Other than that, Clément spent the day doing lesson plans and other things, and I spent it trying to get more shrines in Breath of the Wild. So really, you guys didn't miss anything. Yeah, I think actually I'm probably going to end it here because the rest of our evening is going to be comprised of doing laundry and being generally boring, so I might as well. So I hope you guys enjoyed watching this week. Come on, say bye.
Never. I shall never say goodbye to you. Except I just did technically in that sentence, so make of that what you will.
Just edit it so that it sounds like you're saying goodbye.
Goodbye to you.
Okay, we'll see you later.
You